treaties afterwards. You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady.
No.
To marry her. Reverend, you come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this count.
I do.
If either of you know any inward impediment why you should not be conjoined, I charge you on your souls to utter it.
Know you any, hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any, count?
I dare make his answer. None.
Oh, what men dare do, what men may do, what men daily do, not knowing what they do.
How now? Interjections? Why, there may some be of laughing as
He. Standing by, Reverend. Ladies, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid your daughter?
As freely, son, as God did give her me.
And what have I to give you back whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
nothing unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There! Take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Behold how like a maid she blushes here. Would you not swear, all you that look on her, that she were a maid by these exterior shows? But she is none. She has known the heat of luxurious play. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, my lord?
Not to be married, not to knit my soul to an unapproved one.
Dear my lord, if you in your own proof have vanquished the resistance of her youth and made defeat of her virginity.
I know what you would say. If I had known her, you would say that she didn't embrace me as a husband and so extenuate beforehand sin. No, Leonada, I never tempted her with word too large, but as a brother to his sister showed only bashful love and comely sincerity.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out on you, seeming. All right against it. You seem to me as Dian in her orb. You're as chaste as the bud ere it be blown. You're as intemperate in your blood as Venus or those pampered animals that rage in savage sensuality.
Sweet prince, why speak not you?
What should I speak? I stand as honored to have gone about to link my dear friend to a common stale.
Are these things spoken or do I but dream?
My lady, they are spoken and they are true.
This looks not like a nuptial.
True. Oh God!
And not to stand back here. Is this the prince? Is this the prince's brother? Is this face hero's? Are our eyes our own?
All this is so, but what of this, my lord?
Let me but move one question to your daughter, and by that motherly and kindly power that you have in her, bid her answer truly.
I charge thee do so as thou art my child.
Oh God, defend me! How am I beset? What kind of catechizing call you this?
To make you answer truly to your name.
Is it not Hero? Who could blot that name with any just reproach?
Marry that can hero. Hero itself can blot out hero's virtue. What man was he who talked with you yesterday out at your window betwixt 12 and 1? Now, if you are a maid, answer to this.
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord!
Why then you are no maid. Leonada, I am sorry you must hear, but on my honor, myself, my brother, and this most grieved count, did see her, hear her at that hour last night, speak with a ruffian at her chamber window, who most like a liberal villain hath confessed the vile encounters they have had 1,000 times in secret.
Fie, my lord, they are not to be named, not to be spoke of. There is not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them. Thus, pretty lady, I am sorry for that much misgovernment.
Oh, hero! What a hero hast thou been, if half thy outward graces have been placed about thy thoughts and good counsels of thy heart. Fare thee well, most foul, most fair! Farewell, thou pious and purity, thou pure impiety!
Have no man's dagger here a point for me?
Oh, how now, cousin Hero? Where forsake you down?
Come, let us go. These things coming thus to light, smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
And I pray, help, aunt! Hero, my hero, aunt, Sir Benedict Friar! Oh, fate, take not away thy heavy hand! Death is the fairest cover for her shame that may be wished for. Oh, how now, cousin Hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Do not live, hero. Do not ope thine eyes. Grieved I had but one.
One? Why had I one? Why wast thou ever lovely in mine eyes?
But mine, and mine I loved, and mine I praised, and mine that I was proud on. Mine so much that I myself was to myself not mine. Valuing of her!
Why, she has fallen into a pit of black ink which the wide sea of you two drops to wash her feet again, and so too little that it sees into her mouth-taking flesh!
Patience! For my part, I am so attired in wonder, I know not what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is alive!
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not. Although until last night I had this 12 months been her bedfellow.
Confirm with the two princes lie, and Claudiola, who loved her so that speaking of her foulness, washed it with tears.
Hence from her.
Let her
Hear
die!
me not at all! For I have only silent been so long, and given way unto this course of fortune. 1,000 innocent shames and angel whiteness beat away at those blushes, and in her eye there hath appeared a fire to bring the errors that these princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool, just not my reading nor my observation, which experimental seal doth warrant the tenor of my book. Trust not my age, my reverence, calling, nor divinity, if this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error.
Reverend, thou see that all the grace she hath left is that she will not add to her damnation. It's a perjury. She not denies it, so I seek thou then to cover with excuse what appears in proper nakedness.
Lady, what man is he you accused of?
They know that to accuse me, I know none. If I know more of any man alive than that which maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. O my mother, prove you that any man with me converse at hours unmeet, or that a yes or night maintain the change of words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There's some strange misprision in the princes.
2 of them have the very bent of honor, and if their wisdoms be misled in this, the practice live in John the Bastard, whose spirits toil in the frame of villainies.
I know not. If they speak but truth of her, these hands shall tear her. If they wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well hear this.
Time hath not yet so dried this blood of mine, nor age shall eat up my invention, nor fortune made such havoc of my means, nor my bad life reft me of friends, but they shall find awake in such a kind of strength of limb and policy in mind, ability in means, and choice of friends to quit me of them truly.
Pause a while, and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here the prince has left for dead. Let her a while be secretly kept in, and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mourning ostentation, and on your family's old monument hang mournful epitaphs, and do all rites that appertain unto a burial.
What shall become of this? What will this do?
Mary, this will carry shall on her behalf change slander into remorse. That is some good, but not for that dream I on this strange course, but on this travail look for greater birth. She, dying, as it must be so maintained, upon the instant that she is accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused of every hearer. For it so falls out that what we have we prize not to the worth whilst we enjoy it, but being lacked and lost, why, then we rack the value, then we find the virtue that pollution would not show us whilst it was ours. So it will fare with Claudio, when he shall hear she died upon his words, the idea of her life shall sweetly creep into his study of imagination, and every lovely organ of her life shall come apparelled in more precious habit, more moving, delicate, and full of life into the eye and prospect of his soul than when she lived indeed. Then shall he mourn, and wish he had not so accused her. No, though he thought his accusation true. Let this be so, and doubt not but success will fashion this event in better shape than I can lay it down in likelihood. And if all aim but this be leveled false, the supposition of the lady's death will quench the wonder of her infamy. And if it sort not well, you may conceal her, as best befits her wounded reputation, in some reclusive and religious life, out of all eyes, tongues, minds, and injuries.
Signoras, though you know my inwardness and love is very much unto the Prince and Claudio, for my part I will deal with this as honestly and justly as your soul should with your body.
Being that we flow in grief, the smallest twine may lead us.
Is well consented. Presently away, for the strange sores, strangely they scream and hear. Come lady, die to live. The wedding day perhaps is but prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wrong.
Ah, how much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Is there any way to show such
A
friendship?
very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as a thing I know not. It were possible for me to say, I love nothing so well as you. But believe me not. And yet I lie not. I confess nothing nor deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will swear by it that you love me and make him eat it thus as I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised to it. I protest, I love thee.
Why then God forgive me.
What offense, sweet
You have
Beatrice?
saved me in a happy hour. I was about to protest. I love you.
And do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it. Farewell.
Terry, sweet Beatrice.
I'm gone, though I'm here. There's no love in you there. You let me go. In
Beatrice.
faith, I will go.
We'll be friends first.
You dare easier be friends with me than fight with mine enemy.
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Is he not approved in the height of villain that hath slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were man, what? Bear her in hands till they come to take hands, and in public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh God, that I were a man, I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Hear me, Beatrice.
Talk the man out of the window, a proper saying.
Nay, but
Sweet
Beatrice.
hero, she is wrong, she is slandered, she is undone.
Beatrice.
Princes and county, surely a princely testimony, a sweet convict, a sweet gallant, surely. Oh, that I were a man for his sake, or that I had any friend would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into curtsies, valor into compliment, and men are only turned into tongue and trim ones too. He is now as valiant as Hercules that only tells a lie and swears it. I cannot be a man with wishing, therefore I will die a woman with grieving.
Terry, sweet Beatrice.
By this hand I love thee.
Use it for my love some other way than swearing by it.
Think you in your soul that Claudio hath wronged Hero?
Yea, as sure as I have a thought or a soul.
No, I am engaged. I will challenge Claudio. I will kiss your hand, and so I leave you. By this hand Claudio shall render me a dear account. Go, comfort your cousin, for I must say she is dead, and so, farewell.
Is our whole dissembly appeared?
A stool and a cushion for the sexton.
Which be the malefactors?
Marry them I and my partner.
Nay, that's certain we have the exhibition to examine.
But which are the offenders that are to be examined? Let them come before the master constable.
Yea, Mary, let them come before me. What is your name, friend?
Berechiu.
Pray write down Berechiu. Yours, Sarah.
I am a lady, and my name is Conrad.
Pray write down Mistress Lady Conrad. Masters, do you serve God?
Yea,
sir.
we hope.
Write down they hope they serve God, and write God first, for God defend, but God should go before such things. Masters, it is thought already that you are little better but false knaves, and shall go to be thought so shortly. How answer you for yourself?
Marry, sir, we say we are none.
A marvelous witty fellow, but I will go about with them. Sir, I say to you, it is thought already you are false knaves.
Sir, I say I am none.
For God, they are both in a tale. Have you written down that they are none?
Master constable, you go not the way to examine. You must call forth the watch that are their accusers.
Yea, Mary, that's the eftest way. Let the watch come forth! Masters, I charge you in the prince's name. Accuse these men!
This man said, sir, that Count John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down Prince John a villain. Why, this is flat perjury to call the prince's brother a villain.
Master Constable.
Pray thee, fellow, peace. I do not like thy look, I promise thee.
What heard you him say else?
Marry, that he had received 1,000 ducats of John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Flat burglary as ever was committed.
Yet by mass that it is.
What else, fellows?
And that Count Claudio did mean, upon his words, to disgrace the lady hero before the whole assembly, and not marry her.
Oh, thou villain! Thou shalt be condemned into everlasting redemption for this.
What else?
This is all.
This is more, masters, than you can deny. The Prince John is this morning secretly stolen away. Hero was in this manner accused, in this very manner refused, and upon the grief of this suddenly died.
Master Constable, let these men be bound and brought to Leonatus. I will go before to show her their examination.
Yes, let them be opinion.
Let them be in the hands.
God's my life, where's the sexton? Have her write down the prince's other coxcomb.
Away. You are an ass. You are an ass!
Dost thou not suspect my character? Dost thou not suspect my years? Know thou, villain, thou art full of piety, and shall be proved upon thee by good witnesses. I am a wise fellow, and which is more, an officer, and which is more, as pretty a piece of flesh as any in Messina. And a wise fellow go to, and one that knows the law go to, and a rich fellow go to, and one who hath had losses, and one who hath 2 gowns. 2 gowns. And everything handsome about it. Take them away. Oh, that I had been writ down an ass.
If you go on thus, you will kill yourself. And 'tis not wisdom thus to second grief against yourself.
I pray thee, cease thy counsel. Bring me a mother that so loved her child, whose joy of hers is overwhelmed like mine, and bid her sing of patience.
Measure her woe, the length and breadth of mine, let it answer every strain for strain, as thus for thus, and such a grief for such, in every lineament, branch, shape, and form. If such a one will smile and stroke her chin, but sorrow wag, cry hem when she should groan, patch grief with proverbs, make misfortune drunk with candle wasters, bring her yet to me, and I of her will gather patience.
No, it's always the office to speak of patience that ring under the load of sorrow.
But no woman's virtue nor sufficiency to be so moral that she shall endure the like herself. Therefore, give me no counsel. My griefs cry louder than advertisements.
Therein do we from children nothing differ.
I pray thee, peace! I will be flesh and blood, for yet there never was a philosopher that could endure with you things patiently. They've rid the style of gods and been pushed at chance and suffering.
And not all the harm upon yourself. Make those that do offend you suffer too.
There thou speakest reason. Nay, I will do so. My soul doth tell me Hero is the lie, and that shall Claudio know, so shall the prince, and all of them that thus dishonor her.
Here comes the prince and Claudio hastily.
Good evening.
Good day, both.
Hear you, my lord.
We have some haste.
Some haste, my lords. Oh, fare you well, my lord. So hasty now, well, all is one.
Do not quarrel with us.
Oh, she could right herself with quarreling. Some of us would lie low.
Wrong, sir.
Thou dost wrong me, thou dissembler, thou. Nay, never reach for thy sword, I fear thee not.
Mary, beshrew my hand if it should give your age such cause of fear. In faith, my hand meant nothing, my sword.
Tush, never fleer in jest at me. I speak not like a daughter nor a fool, as under privilege of age to brag what I have done being young, what I would do were I not old.
No, Claudio, to thy head. Thou hast so wronged our innocent child and us that I am forced to challenge thee to a trial.
Our innocent child is belied. Thy slander hath gone through and through her heart. Oh, she lies buried with her ancestors in a tomb where scandal never slept, save this of hers framed by thy villainy.
My villainy?
Thine, Claudio, thine, I say.
You speak not right.
My lord, I'll prove it on his body if you dare. Despite his offense and his active practices, many of you can gloom the blasphemer.
Away, I will not have to do it.
Canst thou so daft me?
Thou hast killed our innocent child, and if thou kill me, thou wilt have killed a man.
Then he shall kill 3 of us and women indeed. But 'tis no matter. Let him kill one first. Win me and wear me. Come, let him answer me. Come, follow me, boy. Come, follow me. Sir, boy, come, follow me. Sir, boy, I'll whip you from your foining fence. Nay, sir, matter. Do not you meddle. Let me deal in this.
Ladies all, we will not wait your patience. My heart is sorry for your daughter's death, but on my honor she was charged with nothing but what is true and very full of proof.
My lord.
I will not hear you.
No, come Imogen, away. I will be heard.
And shall, or some of us will smart for it.
Boy, sir, boy.
Here's the man we have come to seek.
What news, senor?
Good day, my lord.
Good day. You're almost going to part almost a fray.
We had like to have our 2 noses snapped off by 3 old birds without teeth.
Leonada, Imogen, and Hero's aunt, what thinkst thou? Had we thought, I doubt we should have been too young for this.
In a false quarrel there is no true valor. I came to seek you both.
And we've been up and down to seek thee, for we are of high-proof melancholy, and fain have it beaten away. Wilt thou use thy wit?
It is in thy scabbard. Shall I draw it?
Dost thou wear thy wit by thy side?
Shall I speak a word in your ear?
God bless me from a challenge.
You, sir, are a villain. I just know I will make it good. How you dare, when you dare, and with what you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. For you have killed a young lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. Let me hear it from you. For your many courtesies, I thank you, but I must discontinue your service. Your brother, the bastard, has fled from Messina. You have among you killed a sweet and innocent lady. For my lord Lapierre there, he and I shall meet. Until then, peace be with him.
He is in earnest.
In most profound earnest.
Yes, challenge thee.
Most sincerely.
But stop. Did he say my brother was fled?
Come thou villain, injustice cannot tame you. She shall never weigh more reason to her balance. Nay, and you be a cursing hypocrite once. You must be looked to.
How now? 2 of my brothers been bound, Baraccio 1?
Hearken after their offense, my lord.
Officers, what offense have these men done?
Marry, sir, they have spoken untruths. Moreover, they have committed false report. Secondarily, they are slanderers. 6th, and lastly, they have belied lady. Thirdly, they have verified unjust things. And to conclude, they are lying knaves.
Firstly, I ask thee what they have done. Thirdly, I ask what's their offense. 6th and lastly, why they are committed. And to conclude, what lay you to their charge? Gentlemen, this learned constable is too cunning to be understood. What's your offense?
Sweet prince, let me go no farther to my answer. Do you hear me? And let this comprehend me. For I have deceived even your very eyes. For what your wisdoms cannot discover, we shall fools have brought to light, who in the night did overhear me confessing to this lady how Don John, your brother, incensed me to slander the lady Hero. How you were brought into the orchard and saw me court Margaret in those garments. And how you disgraced her when you ought to marry her. My villainy they have upon recorded, and I had rather sealed with my death to repeat it over to my shame. The lady is dead upon mine and my master's false accusations. And briefly, I would request nothing more than the reward of a villain.
Rub not a speech like iron through your blood.
I've drunk poison whilst the others it.
And my brother hath set you this.
Yea, and pay me richly for the practice of it.
He is composed in the frame of treachery. Fled he is on his villainy.
Come, masters, by this time our sexton hath reformed Signora Leonardo of the matter. And masters, forget not to specify, when time and place shall serve, that I am an ass.
Here comes Mr. Signor Leonardo the Sexton, too. Which is the villain? Let me see his eyes, that when I note another man like him, I may avoid him. Which of these is he?
You know your wrong, Griffin. Look on me.
Art thou the slave of thy breath that hast killed our innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No,
Yeah,
not so, villain. Thou beliest thyself. Here stand a pair of honorable men. A third is fled that had a hand in it. I thank you, princes, for my daughter's death. Record it with your high and worthy deeds. 'Twas bravely done, if you bethink you of it.
I know not how to pray your patience, yet I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself. Impose to me what penance your invention can lay upon my sin. Yet sinned I not but in mistaking.
And by my soul Maria, to satisfy these good ladies, I bend and earning into way they enjoy me too.
I cannot bid you bid my daughter live, that were impossible, but I pray you both. Suss the people in Messina hear to how innocent she died, and if your love can labor aught in sad invention, hang an epitaph upon her tomb and sing it to her bones. Sing it tonight.
Tomorrow morning, come to our house, and since you could not be my son-in-law, be at my nephew. My sister hath a daughter, almost a copy of my child that's dead, and she alone is heir to both of us. Give her the right you should have given her cousin, and so dies my revenge.
Sweet lady, your overkindness doth bring tears from me. I do humbly embrace your offer and dispose for henceforth of poor Claudia.
Tomorrow then we will expect your coming, but tonight we take our leave. Tomorrow this wicked man will be brought face to face with Margaret, who I believe was packed in all this wrong, hired to it by your brother.
No, by my soul she was not, nor knew what she did when she spoke to me. For always have been just and virtuous, in anything that I do know by her.
Moreover, masters, which indeed is not under white and black, this plaintiff here, the offender, did call me ass. I pray it be remembered in her punishment.
I thank thee for thy care and honest pains.
Why now, your lordship speaks like a reverend and most thankful youth, and I praise God for thee.
There's for thy pains.
God save the foundation.
Go! I discharge thee of thy prisoner, and I thank thee. We'll talk with Margaret, have her acquaintance greet this fellow.
I wish your worship well. God save your worship. God restore your worship to health. I humbly give you leave to depart. And if a merry meeting may be wished, God prohibit it.
I bid thee farewell, my lords.
Good night, O morning hero.
Sweet Mistress Margaret, you served well at my hands by helping me to the speech of Beatrice.
Will you then write me a sonnet in praise of my beauty?
In so high a style, Margaret, that no man living shall come over it. For a most comely truth, thou deservest it.
To have no man come over me? Why? Shall I always keep below the stairs?
Thy wit is as quick as a greyhound's mouth. It catches.
And yours as blunt as the fencer's foils, which hit, but hurt not.
A most manly wit, Margaret. It will not hurt a woman, and so I pray thee, call Beatrice.
Well, I will call Beatrice to you, who I think hath legs.
And therefore shall come. The God of love, who sits above and knows me, how pitiful I deserve. I mean in singing, but in loving. Leander the great swimmer, Troilus the first employer of panniers, and a whole book of quondam carpetmongers, whose names yet run evenly in the smooth road of a blank verse. Why, they were never so truly turned over and over as my poor self in love. Mary, I cannot show it in rhyme, I have tried. I can find no rhyme to lady, but baby, an innocent rhyme. For horn, scorn, a hard rhyme. For school, fool, a babbling rhyme. Very ominous endings. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet, nor I cannot woo in festival terms. Sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, signor, depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then spoken. Very well now. And yet, ere I go, let me go without I came, which is with knowing what hath passed between you and Claudio.
Only foul words thereupon I will kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast frightened the word out of his right sense, so forcibly is thy wit. But I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, neither I shall shortly hear from him, or I will subscribe him a tower. And now, pray thee, for which of my bad parts didst thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together, which maintain so politic a state of evil, that they would not admit any good part to intermingle with them. But for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love, a good epithet. I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think, alas, poor heart. If you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I will never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to woo peaceably. And now tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill,
And how do you?
very ill too.
Serve God, love me, and men. And there I go, for here comes one in haste.
Madam, you must come to your uncle. Yonder's old quarrel at home. It has been proven my lady hero is falsely accused, and the Prince and Claudio rightly abused, and Don John is the author of all who is fled and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you go hear this news, signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thine eyes. And moreover, I will go with thee to thy aunt's.